Good morning or good afternoon, Math 1 students. In this particular video, we are going to be going over the intro to inequalities and doing a brief review. So first, we're going to review our inequality signs. So again, we're going to review inequality signs. Okay, so let's first remember that we have greater than or less than signs. So greater than and then less than. Okay, this one kind of helps because if you have a less than sign and then you enlarge it, it kind of looks like an L. So less than L. Okay, we also have greater than or equal to, and that is known and shown by the line underneath. So this is greater than, and it can also be, I forgot the H, equal to. This one is less than or equal to. Okay, and let's also do a brief review of what does it mean to be an inequality or a solution to an inequality. So if I have x is greater than 3, that means that this value can be any number that is greater than 3. So just some examples, x could be 4, 5, 6, 7, 100, 500, 1,000, okay, etc. It is any number that is bigger than 3 or greater than 3. If I have x is less than 3, it could be any number less than 3. It could be 2, 1, 0, -5, -10, -1,000, etc., as long as it is less than 3. Okay, whereas if you had x is greater than or equal to 10, x could be 10 in this case because it's or equal to 11. It could be 20. It could be 500, etc. Okay, if you had x is less than or equal to 10, it could be 10 as well. Okay, it could be 9, 8, 7, 0, -2, or -500, etc. As long as it is less than -10, or in this case, these two could also be equal to 10. Okay, I'm going to flip my page over because we're going to do some solving. Okay, so the first one that we're going to solve is very similar to a two-step equation, but I'm going to put the inequality sign in. Okay, so same concept. I'm going to put the barrier around my inequality sign. And we're still going to be doing our inverse operations. So the opposite or inverse or undoing addition is subtraction. Same concept applies. I have 5x is less than 5. And then here we're going to undo multiplication, which is division. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So x is less than 1. So that's just saying that we have multiple answers that x could be. X could be 0, x could be -1, x could be -2. So all we're saying is that we have multiple numbers that x could be. So if I was to plug in a number doing 5, and let's say that x is less than 1, what number is less than 1? 0 is less than 1. So let's say that x is 0. We need to make sure that this inequality is true. 5 times 0 is 0. plus 3. That number is 3. Is 3 less than 8? It is. So as you can see, you have multiple things that x could be whenever you're solving inequalities. Okay, another one that we can do is 4 plus 3x is greater than or equal to 19. Okay, so I'm going to draw the sign around the equal sign, or the barrier, around my inequality rather. There's an equal sign this time. Okay, we're going to first undo addition or subtraction. So I see a positive 4, so the opposite of that is going to be subtracting 4. Four minus 4 is 0. Left with 3x is greater than or equal to 15. The next step is undoing multiplication, so that's division. That's 1, so x is greater than or equal to 5. So that means whenever I solve this equation, I can use 5, or not solve, whenever I put solutions into my equation or inequality, I can use the number 5 because it says or equal to, but I could also use a different number. So let's just test this out. 4 plus 3, let's use 5, and then the next one I'll use 6. Is greater than or equal to 19. So 4 plus 3 times 5 is 15. So is 19 greater than or equal to 19? Yes, that is true. And then the next one, let's use 6 because it says greater than. So 4 plus 3 times 6 is greater than or equal to 19. So 4 plus 18 is 22, and is that number greater than or equal to 19? Yes, it is. Okay, and we have room for one more at the bottom. Let's do negative 11 plus v divided by 5 is less than or equal to negative 7. Okay, so the very first thing is going to be undoing addition or subtraction. And so I'm going to draw the barrier around my equal sign. Okay, and so first, undoing addition or subtraction, I'm going to add 11 to both sides. Negative 11 plus 11 cancels. So I am left with v divided by 5 is less than or equal to negative 7 plus 11 is 4. And then last, we have the opposite of division, which is multiplication. So I'm going to multiply by 5 on both sides. Cancels, so we have v is less than or equal to 20. Okay, so then again, that means that my solutions are possible solutions for v. So v could be 20 because of the or equal to sign. It's less than, it could be 19, 18, 15, 1, negative 5, anything that is less than or equal to less than or equal to 20. Okay, hope this video has been a helpful video for the intro to inequalities. If you are watching this video during the 2020-2021 school year, please make sure that the notes are being taken on page 19 of your Math 1 notebook. And also, your work for today that you're going to be uploading a picture of needs to be on page 20. And that is called independent practice, and I put today's date. Best of luck to you on the assignment, and then if you need me, just make sure you email.